Hi everybody, welcome to Free Fiddle Lessons. Today we're going to do the second in the chord backup series. We're going to learn some chords in a new position, working in the key of D, G, and C with new chord position. So we're going to use the same chord progression, the same order of chords that we used in the last lesson, and we'll keep that train going for a while in these lessons. So we're doing a 1-4, 1-5, 1-4, 1-5-1 progression. That's the same thing we used before. So we're going to start in a closed position, and we're going to start again on the two highest strings, A and E string. So and we're going to start in the key of D. So the one chord in this position, the D chord, is going to be third finger on the A string and first finger on the E string. D and F sharp. So that's the first note and the third note, we were talking about the first and the middle note of that chord, that D chord. But it's helpful to know also that these notes are referred to as the root of the note, or the first of the root of the chord, or the first of the note, the third of the chord, and the fifth of the chord. Those are in terms of the intervals that they make, that's how they're known. So here's our D chord again. So let's play 4 D chords for practice. The G chord, we're going to keep the D, the third finger, right where it is, and we're going to put a low second finger on the E string, a G. Just practice going back and forth like that, from D to G, back to D, back to G. 1, 4. Now the 5 chord, A, and we're going to find that by having open E and a C sharp on the A string. So just the second finger down on the A string. And those are our 3 chords that we need for most tunes in the key of D. Let's try that. So we have D, G, back to D, the A chord, D chord, up to G, and our ending D, A, D, 1, 5, 1. Now, we could end in that same position. I often like the sound of the chord going moving in a direction at the end. So we're going to actually change the ending. We're going to play open D and this third finger D an octave for the ending. So the ending D, A, D will sound like this. We have our D chord we've been practicing, 3 and 1, and then the A chord, 2 and open, and then we'll go back to the third finger on the A string but play open D. Playing it in time, ready, go. Sequence. So that's the sequence in the key of D. If we move it down a string, we'll have another way to play in the key of G. So it's the same fingering, starting with 3 and 1. Here's the 1 chord. 4 chord, C. Ooh, that was not in tune, sorry. Let's try that again. So G chord, back to G. Here's the 5 chord, D. Again, G to C. And our ending, 1, 5, and 1. Again. So that's a sort of mix-up of chords that we could do. And I just realized I haven't put my little tape on my bow. So I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to put a tape on and then we'll pick back up, and I'll go through that, a pattern similar to that anyways, again, with the bowing tape on so you can see where my bow's going. Okay, so here we go with the bowing tape. So I want to pop down to the lower strings now. This will be the key of C. So in C, our 1, 4, and 5 are going to be C is 1, D, E, F is 4, and 5 is G. Now I don't think we've played an F chord yet. So the F chord, F, G, A, B flat, C. F, A, and C are 3 notes of an F chord. In this case, we're going to play the F and the C. So it's the same positions, 3 and 1 to start. Now there's no C string unless you have a 5-string fiddle, in which case go ahead and play it. So I just end up playing just the C. So obviously you can dress up the chords with other notes, but getting those chord shapes under your fingers is going to be a good way to start playing chords and back up for fiddle tunes.